Well, we always get requests for questions and answers day, so we thought we'd throw one your way. If you have one, the number to call 877-895-4414. Be glad to hear from you. Or if you just want to shoot us an email, it's theactorsworkshop@cox.net. It's that simple. Okay? Now we'll go to the phones right away and get your questions, see if you have anything. First down the line, we have, let's see, Jen in North Hollywood. You have a question.
Yes, I do. I'm on the other side of 30. I won't say how far, but I wanted to know your opinion on if an actor should ever lie about her age.
But lie about your age? Why would you have to lie about your age? I mean, casting directors are going to look at your headshot. Let me ask you something. How old do you think Brian Arnold is? 17? Early to mid-30s? But that's what a casting director does. They look at the headshot, they determine. What about Lindsay Beltram? What would you say, 40? Late 40s? No, she's young. She looks 18, 19, 20 years old. And that's the way it's done. You don't have to say anything about your age. And you know, I see a lot of people putting on their resumes an age range. Why would you have an age range? What are you going to be, Lon Chaney? Have makeup all over your face? You know, you're going to look the way you look. And you should be proud of that, all right? Back to the phones, and we have Karen in Rancho Palos Verdes. You have a comment or question?
Yes, I certainly do.
All right.
Well, Randy's my boyfriend, also an actor, comedian. We're out here in L.A. now. We moved out here permanently, and we're working really hard every day trying to find work and trying to find representation. So my question to you is, what are we supposed to do? Like, how do you find a manager, agent to represent you if you make calls and you send out packets and you don't, you know, you're trying to get, at least to get in, to get your foot in, to get an appointment so that you get a chance?
How many times have I ever heard that question? How do I get an agent or a manager? Supposing you were a manager, a legit manager, or an agent, and you just moved out here from Possum Breath, Wyoming. How are you going to sell them? There's no credits. There's no background of any time. They just arrived in town from a community college. All right, so let's start with point one, because your question is a legit question, and I'd like to try to answer it. Get into a workshop. If you're going for commercials when you arrive in town, get into a commercial workshop. If you want film, television, get into a film, television workshop. There's a lot of fine coaches in LA. And you learn how to put a resume together, headshots. You learn about the business. Two things: show business. That's what you've got to learn. There's a business part of it, that's the marketing side, and then there's what you do as an actor, the craft. Randy is in West Hollywood. We'll go to you next. Your question.
Two quick questions. On the Backstage, which is excellent, the publication. However, now that I'm union, there doesn't seem to be much or many listings for union type of projects. Is there a different publication or another one you guys have that?
Simple. Actors Access. You sign up for Actors Access, free registration. You can post a picture up there for free. And you go right at the top of the page, you clip on breakdowns for Los Angeles. You find non-union, union, commercial, and theater activity going on there. And I think you'll find that's a pretty good way to go. Okay, we'll go to Tyler in Sherman Oaks. You get a comment or question, Tyler?
I've been an actor for almost a decade now, and I go to these showcases and I see casting directors, and they berate the actors and stuff, and I know the business, and I get upset with them, but I keep it to myself. What advice would you give to these people, these beginning actors that go through this? I mean, they almost want to quit right there.
Well, you know, I have heard that, I think, but you'll find that in anything. People are people. Some people are very down to earth, some are arrogant, and I think that to answer your question, the way you handle it is you always remain professional. I don't think you have to engage in any kind of argument. Just, you know, listen to what they have to say, and no matter what their attitude is, it might be very good, sound advice for you. But I don't think it's necessary to become combative. You know, don't start arguing with them, because then they can only conclude you can't take direction. Then they worry about whether you can handle yourself professionally when you get on the set. That can be a problem, so you don't want to, you know, bring them there. Okay, we're going to go to Joanne in Huntington Beach. Your question, comment right here on the Coaching Corner.
Actually,
I've been in a lot of videos, actually music videos, and I wanted to know what your,
Okay.
if you still have your acting school. I wanted to know where it was located and how I could find out where it was.
North Hollywood, on Lancashire, and in Orange County. Glad to have you call us, theactorsworkshop.com. Go take a look. But there are plenty of good acting coaches all over LA, very talented acting coaches who have been working actors. As I alluded to earlier, those are the people to study with, and we're going to have one of them right here on the Coaching Corner next week. Doug Warrett's going to be with us. I know you know him, so join us next week on the Coaching Corner for Doug Warrett, one of the fine and talented acting coaches in Los Angeles. Until then, R.J. Adams, and we'll look for you then.